careful strokes to lift the mess off the glass. Try to get the blade underneath the spill, not just chip away at the top of it. Go slowly and patiently. Let the tool do the work for you. Once you've lifted off all the hardened debris, you'll probably need to clean the area again, since there might be some residue left behind. You can use your vinegar and water spray, or even a little bit of cooktop cleaning cream to clean up what's left. Wipe the area with a clean microfiber cloth. Using a scraper should really be your last resort, but when you use it correctly, it's a super effective and safe way to deal with the toughest burnt-on food and keep your cooktop looking flawless. After you've successfully removed all the grime, spills, and tough stains, the final step is to rinse and dry the surface properly. This is what's going to give your induction cooktop that beautiful factory-fresh shine. Rinsing is actually really important because it removes any leftover cleaning residue. Whether you used vinegar, baking soda, or a commercial cleaning cream, leaving some behind can create a dull film on the surface. That film can also attract more dust and dirt, so you want to make sure it's all gone. To rinse the cooktop, just take a clean microfiber cloth and dampen it with plain water. You don't need it to be soaking wet, just damp is perfect. Wring it out well. Wipe down the entire cooktop surface, paying special attention to the areas where you used a cleaning paste or cream. This will pick up any remaining cleaner and leave a fresh, clean surface. Sometimes, you might want to rinse your cloth and wipe the cooktop a second time, just to be absolutely sure all the residue has been removed completely. Now comes the most satisfying part, drying and polishing. This step is crucial for preventing water spots and getting that perfect streak-free finish. Take a second microfiber cloth that's completely clean and dry. Starting from one side, wipe the entire cooktop until it's totally dry. You can use broad sweeping motions or small circular buffs, whatever works best for you. The goal is to absorb every last drop of moisture. A dry microfiber cloth is excellent for this because it's highly absorbent and buffs the glass as it dries. For an extra level of shine, you can do a final buff. After the surface is dry, keep buffing with your dry cloth. This will remove any faint streaks and polish the glass to a brilliant gleam. Some people like to use a tiny drop of cooktop polishing cream on a cloth for this final step, which can help protect the surface and make future cleanups easier. But honestly, a simple buff with a dry microfiber cloth is usually all you need to make your induction cooktop the sparkling centerpiece of your kitchen once again. Knowing what to do is important, but knowing what not to do is just as critical for keeping your induction cooktop in perfect condition. One of the most common and damaging mistakes is using the wrong cleaning tools. Never, ever use abrasive sponges like steel wool, green scouring pads, or any other harsh scrubber. These will create a web of fine scratches on the glass ceramic surface. Over time, those scratches will make the cooktop look dull and old. Always stick to soft microfiber cloths and non-abrasive pads designed for delicate surfaces. Another big mistake is cleaning the cooktop while it's still hot. Many induction models have an indicator light that stays on until the surface is cool enough to touch safely. You really have to wait for this light to go out. Trying to clean a hot surface is a bad idea for two reasons. First, you could burn yourself. Second, the heat can cause the cleaning solution to evaporate instantly, leaving behind a sticky or burnt-on residue that's even harder to clean off. Always practice patience and wait for it to cool down completely. Using the wrong kind of cleaner is another path to disaster. Avoid all-purpose cleaners that contain ammonia, bleach, or other harsh chemicals. These can damage the finish of the glass and may even harm the markings for the controls and cooking zones. Also, stay away from abrasive powder cleaners like Comet or Ajax. While they're great for sinks, they're far too rough for your cooktop. Stick to gentle, approved cleaners, a vinegar solution, baking soda paste, or a specialty cream cleaner made for ceramic glass. Finally, be careful with your cookware. Dragging heavy pots and pans, especially cast iron, across the cooktop can cause deep scratches. Always lift your cookware to move it, rather than sliding it. Also, check the bottoms of your pots and pans before you place them on the cooktop. Make sure they're clean and dry. A piece of grit or food stuck to the bottom of a pan can easily scratch the glass when the pan is moved. Avoiding these common mistakes is honestly so simple and will protect your investment for years. The best way to keep your induction cooktop sparkling is to prevent messes and damage from happening in the first place. A little bit of prevention really does go a long way. One of the easiest habits to adopt is to wipe up spills as soon as they happen, if it's safe to do so. If a pot boils over, move it off the heat zone and use a damp cloth to quickly wipe up the liquid before it has a chance to burn on and harden. Quick action is your best defense against stubborn cooked-on stains. You can also protect the surface while you cook. Some people like to place a sheet of parchment paper or a thin silicone baking mat between the pot and the cooktop. The induction heat will still work perfectly through these materials, but they provide a protective barrier. This is especially useful when you're cooking something messy or using heavy cookware like cast iron. This simple trick can prevent both scratches and greasy splatters, making your cleanup incredibly easy. Just be sure the mat is rated for high temperatures. Regular maintenance cleaning is also key to long-term care. Don't wait for your cooktop to look dirty before you clean it. The daily wipe-down routine we discussed is your most powerful tool. It prevents the gradual buildup of grease and grime that can be difficult to remove later. A quick clean after dinner each night takes only a minute, but saves you from a long, hard scrubbing session down the road. Consistency is what will keep your cooktop looking like new for a very long time. In summary, protecting your induction cooktop is all about gentle habits. Use the right tools, like microfiber cloths and plastic scrapers. Choose safe cleaners like vinegar and baking soda or a specialty cream. Clean up spills quickly and consider using a protective mat. Always lift, never drag, your cookware. By following these simple steps for daily cleaning, deep cleaning, and prevention, you'll ensure your cooktop remains a beautiful, efficient, and sparkling centerpiece in your kitchen for many years to come.